My see, I never have a theme like my brother. My brother loves the themes. You know what I'm saying? My must see, my first one is Demolition Man.
Ooh,
Now, Demolition Man came out in 1993,
fire shit.
directed by Marco Barmbella, and it stars Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, and one of my babies. You know what I'm saying? Sandra Bullock. I had to change my voice on Sandra Bullock. I call her Sandy when I'm alone. You know what I'm saying? But I love bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my little Sandy, you know what I'm saying? But Wesley Snipes, Sylvester Stallone, and Sandra Bullock in that movie, dope movie, came out in 1993. The movie's about this cop who is just like no holds bar. He's getting to it every way that he can, but there's a notorious criminal in the city, and he's the worst criminal ever that you could think of. And this cop is the only one that could go get him. So they sent him in to go get him. And he got him. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But these two were so destructive that, going into the future, instead of killing and sentencing this man to his death, they made it very futuristic where they was freezing people. So they froze both of them into the future, and you see the rest from there. I ain't really tell you nothing, and you see the rest from there. And it's very dope because this movie came out in 1993, and they showcased a lot of things that's happening right now. So me and my brother always talk about there's no writer that's that lit that's writing all these futuristic things. And this is 93 and we're in 2023. So look at how much time then passed by, and you're going to see when you watch Demolition Man, you're going to see all the things that was going on in that movie in 1993. It's really 92 because the movie came out in 93. So if you think of it in that aspect, really 92, because you got to film and write and all that stuff. So 92, all those futuristic things that's like happening now, that's a norm now. So
One little thing, one little tidbit after this shit. Mind you, it was 92 and shit like that when this movie came out. They were showcasing projector style TVs. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Flat screen didn't even come out until 2007. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And we still didn't have projectors in 2007. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Projectors for your home to watch
Right.
movies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
TV and fucking the news channel and shit. They were showcasing that back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it goes to show you like movies like that showed a futuristic or dystopian type of future. And the movies came out in the 90s and they just showing you shit that we use it now. I'm pretty sure they were showing another movie like that was Minority Report, where they were showing niggas using iPads and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
iPad didn't even come out until like what 2010 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
And don't be surprised when watching Iron Man. You see how Iron Man he just be like moving his hands and he's tapping the computer and stuff like that. Don't be surprised that we all have something like that 20 years from now. And
mm-hmm.
in case this in Iron Man, when the first Iron Man came out, like what 2007 maybe.
Yep.
So you remember he's touching stuff and he's in his lab and he's touching stuff and blah 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 and he's touching the computer and it's like, yo, that's real futuristic.
Mm-hmm.
That becomes the actual norm because we're close to that now where we have touchscreen and stuff like that. So make sure y'all go see Demolition Man.
Fire. Fire.
My second movie, and it wasn't on purpose. It was just, I was thinking of movies. My second movie is U.S. Marshal. Came out in 1993. Another classic that's a must see. Starring Wesley Snipes again. Again, that's why I said it wasn't on purpose. Starring Robert Downey Jr. and Tommy Lee Jones. Must see fire movie. Came out in '98. Movie is about a gentleman that he did some things in his past. He was trying to move forward by switching his identity, and in the midst of that, he got into a car accident, and then all hell breaks loose. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling y'all the movie. Y'all got to see it. Y'all got to see it. And Tommy Lee Jones, he plays a U.S. Marshal that you will see or whatever. But other than that, it ain't nothing. I ain't tell you nothing. So, but it's a great movie. Listen to those heavy hitters: Wesley Snipes, Tommy Lee Jones, and Robert Downey Jr. Fire movie.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about Iron Man. So fire movie, must see. My third movie, I'm pretty sure most people haven't seen it. You know, y'all barely seen the movies that we talking about. My third movie is Always Outnumbered, Always Outgunned.
Mm.
Yeah, came out in 1998, directed by Michael Apt. It stars Lawrence. This is heavily is heavily starred with a lot of our people from our community. So you have star-studded cast with Lawrence Fishburne, Cicely Tyson's, Bill Cobbs. Bill Cobbs is most known for playing in People Under the Stairs as the grandfather. He plays the old man that that shoots Wesley Snipes and
You
uh,
reap what you sow, like dollar terms.
so that's Bill Cobbs.
Step off, grandpa.
So that's Bill Cobbs, and you have Isaiah Washington, Bill Duke, Kevin Carroll. As soon as you see Kevin Carroll, you're gonna know exactly who Kevin Carroll is. Um, uh, Bill Nunn, you know who Bill Nunn is, and Paula J. Parker. So, everybody know who Paula J. Parker is. She played in the Wayne's. She was like the first like love interest, but no, she was the second love interest, but they didn't make her love interest. She was the sexy girl on the show after like Leela Richard, because Leela Richard was the first love interest to Sean. And then Paula J. Parker thinking like something romantic could happen between him and her and Marlon. It didn't quite work out that way, and then they replaced her with the D character. But back to Always Outnumbered, Always Outgunned, a movie about an ex-con just trying to stay on the straight and narrow, and on his daily, it was a struggle. It was a struggle, and he was always trying to do the right thing. It's a must-see movie. It's independent, but it's a must-see movie. It's one of the movies. Let's say you miss like the first 15 minutes, and once you seen like the first 2 minutes, you wasn't turning it off. That's how it caught me, and then I end up watching the first 15 minutes again, and it's fire movie. You can see that movie right now on buttonsnaps.com. That's button hyphenated snaps.com. You can see it right now on buttonsnaps.com. So that's my three must-see movies. Demolition Man, U.S. Marshal, Always Outnumbered, Always Outgunned. Those are the must three to see.